Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today I want to make a simple video about kitchen tools. Before to do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Josephine Agustine Laupa. You can call me Josie or Josephine. I'm from Culinary 1. On the video, I'm going on a kitchen tour and I will from the right first. On the right side of me, as you can see, there are tools. For the first tools, it is a peeler. It's useful for peeling vegetables or fruit. From the second tools, it is a measuring spoon, useful for measuring like flour, sugar, salt, and something like that. And the third tools, it is a balloon whisk. It's useful for mix egg and other. Then it is a ladle. It's useful for safe gravy or broth. Then it is a vegetable knife. It's useful for especially vegetable. Then it is a saucepan. It's useful for making a sauce like mushroom sauce, pastry cream, and other. On right side of me, there are 5 tools. For the first tools, this is a strainer. It's useful for sieve flour or something like that. For the second tools, it is a grater. It's useful for grating like cake and cheese. Then it is a cutting board. It's useful for cutting mat. For information, cutting board have 4 colors. Red for meat, blue for seafood, green for vegetable and fruit, and white like this is useful for cake and bread. Next, it is a whisking bowl. It's useful for mixing. And if I making a cake, I'm mixing all ingredients in this one. Then, it is a measuring jug. It's useful for measuring liquid like milk and coconut and water. Okay, next. This is a chopstick. It's useful for pinching and transferring food from one plate to another plate. This is a bowl. It's useful for gravy milk container. And this one, this is a plate divided into 2. This is a dessert plate. Only 2 dessert dish. And this is a dinner plate, useful for main course only dishes. For 2 tools, it is useful for cutlery. This one it is spoon, and this one it is a fork. Then it is a glass. It's useful for drink. In this one, it is a futon. It's useful for graving food. tools, it is a grill pan or happy coal. It's useful for grill anything like grill meat, grill fish cake and others. The next it is a scale. Divided into two for kitchen. It is a scale. It's useful for weight ingredients. And digital scale like this is useful for weight ingredients too. In these tools, it is a electric cooker. It's useful for anything like making instant noodles, making boiled egg, and others. And this one, it is a rice cooker. It's useful for making rice. Okay, next tools, all of them is electric tools. Like this one, it is a blender, it's useful for grand spices. And this one, it is a toaster, it's useful for toaster bread. And this one, it is a mixer, it's useful for mixing all ingredients. And this one, it is a kettle. It's useful to making a water, to make a coffee, tea, and others. Next, this is a brush. It's useful for spread a certain part of cake or bread. Then, it is a spreader spatula. It's useful for spreader such as making a cake or bread. Next, it is a sharpener. It's useful for sharpen a knife. Okay, next tools. This is a pestle and this is a mortar. It's useful for making grind spices. Then, this is a bottle opener. It's useful for open a bottle. Then, this is a stainless straw, atau straw stainless. It's useful for drink tools. Next, this is a case opener. It's useful for open food and drink made from cans. Next, on behind me, this is a gas furnace. It's useful for cooking. And beside me, this is a gas stove. It's useful for cooking too. Next tools, it is a microwave. It's useful for reheat food like reheat fish, bread, and others. Then, it is a cake tray. It's useful for cake decoration stand and baking tray. Okay, that's all about kitchen tools in my house. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye!